What's up, everybody? Welcome back, droidlife.com. I'm going to do a quick review today on this little guy right here. This is a Livespeakr system, which is what they're claiming to be the first portable speaker system for the Motorola Droid. And you know what? They might be right. So let's go ahead and dive in and check this thing out. First of all, let's look at the packaging. Packaging is actually pretty nifty. Livespeakr, there you go, ultra portable speaker system. Aside from that right there, which is an iPhone or an iPod right there on the box, that's too bad. But otherwise, they did a pretty nice job with it. It's got this sort of like magnets kind of flip clamp down here. So when you open it, it just essentially flops right open and shut. So it's pretty cool. And then everything's obviously stuffed in there, and it's got a fold out with all kinds of goodies on it. Okay, so there's the box. What comes in your box? You get an AC adapter and you get a USB cable that plugs into that. It is not the micro USB. As you can see, it's the bigger guy. I even forgot what this is called at this point, but that's how we charge it. Since it is portable, you obviously have to charge the device, and this is how we do it. So set that aside. You also get a nice little instruction manual with another iPhone on the front. So maybe they should, update some of their packaging, or some of this stuff, so that it doesn't have an iPhone all over it if you're ordering it for your Droid. You also get this cool little felt carrying case, which actually is big enough to hold everything, so you don't have to carry around the big box. You can carry around this little thing. This is Livespeakr on it, so nice little touch there. And then obviously you have your Livespeakr system. Okay, so how this works, your phone fits right in here. Everything pops open. You got two speakers. You got your jack right here that goes into your 3.5mm headphone jack to actually give the sound through the speakers, that whole thing. Up on top here, we have power switch. You can see green light there, means I've already juiced her up. Since it is portable, you do have to charge it. And there's your USB port for charging. On the bottom just says Livespeakr and their little logo there. And on the bottom, this is actually a metal piece that slides out. It is actually your stand. So when your Droid's mounted, you can just set it there and let it play music and just go on with it. So it's basically what you get in the package. Let's go ahead and toss in a Droid so you can kind of see how this guy works. So they tell you to only dock it with it sideways like this. They don't want you to put your Droid in with it up like that. Not really sure why, but we'll listen to him. So really, this thing just slides right in. Slides in. And then we just plug in right here. And we turn on up here, get the green light, and we're ready to roll. From there, you can rotate this thing, and then you got that look with the speakers in. You can pop the speakers out if you want to give you bigger range in case you want to listen to it sideways like that. I kind of like it upright, so we'll go ahead and leave it up, but you can push this in and make it smaller and things like that. From there, you're really just going back to your Droid and using all of your controls from here. So if we go into our stock music app, and you can use any music app you want, you're not just stuck with some specific one that pulls up from your 3.5mm jack or anything like that. So if we choose, let's just find something to choose here. If I can find something good, let's go with Ryan Adams' Cold Roses. Okay, so if you just pick a song, let's pick one that's actually decent here. Here we go. You can see we get sound right away. So what's the problem though? We can't turn the volume up and down. Right here is where our volume rocker switch is, and as you can see, it's encased, so we can't turn volume up and down, and there's no volume switch actually on this thing. Okay, no volume switch at the bottom. We do have this space carved out on the side so you can charge your phone, because your phone's running on battery during this whole time. So we can actually charge our phone while we're playing music, but you can't change the volume. So in order to change the volume, we have to go home, and then we have to go into options and adjust our media volume that way. So that's kind of issue number one for me right there, is that you can't change the volume easily. Now you can there's probably some music apps out there that will allow you to, I don't know why I'm showing you how to do this. You go to media volume, then you can adjust the volume right there. Okay, and then we can go back in and play more music. But there's probably a music app out there that allows you to control music, but just offhand, if you're using the stock music player, See, now we can go in and hit play, and now it's much quieter. So that's the only way I'm figuring out so far how to adjust the volume. I can go into settings, and you can see there's nothing in our stock app for music settings or volume settings. So that's the number one issue I've come across. You can't adjust the volume easily on here. Other than that, it doesn't use any of the software really on your phone by itself. You pretty much pull up whatever music app you want. You choose whatever song you want. And other than that, it works nice. Like, I actually kind of like that freedom instead of some stock Livespeakr music app that they make you pull up and play or something. I actually like to be able to choose which music app I want to use. So that's kind of cool. You can use the Cube music player if you want to. And I will go ahead and pull that up for you. The Cube is the flippy box one. Or you could choose B-Tunes, which is, an iTunes lookalike. Sorry, my phone's running a little slow today. Let's go ahead and choose Cube. Phone's running really slow today. Come on, Cube. Screwing up my review. It's always good in the middle of a review when your phone completely locks up. Awesome. Anyway, this is the Livespeakr system. For those of you probably wanting to know the main number one most important thing, which would be sound, while I'm not a speaker specialist, I think it sounds great. For a portable little mini speaker system that folds up into just a tiny little thing that you can fit inside this, that doesn't need a cable, that's portable, you can take camping or wherever with you and move around your house. I actually like it. It's pretty affordable, and oh, here we go. Got Cube up, so you can see there we can, flip through albums and stuff like that. And you can use this one as well. So that works as well. So like I said, one of the coolest things I think is that you can use whatever, music player you actually want to. But anyway, back to my rant. I like it. I think it sounds good for being a tiny little portable device. Okay. It's not incredibly expensive. The battery life is supposed to last, at least a few hours as long as you give it a good charge. Like I said, it folds up nicely and neatly. It's got the little stand on it, so it does actually just sit there and it's not gonna, just tip over on me or anything like that. One problem though is, and probably a huge problem for many of you as it is for me, is it doesn't have the volume switch opened up over here, so I can't adjust the volume. I have to go into all those settings and adjust it that way. That's kind of a pain in the butt. Otherwise though, it's a pretty cool little system. I've been looking for, something to dock my Droid on and play music on for a while, and this really is the only option out there right now. I mean, I know anything that has, a 3.5mm cable coming out of it, you can jack in and hook up to your home speaker system or whatever, and that works perfectly. But if you need something portable to take with you wherever you're going, Livespeakr is something you guys should definitely check out. So if you got comments, questions, we'll have, this up at the blog, droid-life.com, along with a bunch of pictures and sort of a mini write-up and things like that. But here you go, Livespeakr system, droid-life.com. We're out. Peace.